It's Denny with Nutrition Sense, and I want to just overview what we're doing, how we're going to do that to reach thousands of people. Because for good health, we love to say, oh, as time goes along and you're going to build a bridge to help them cross over, great. And everybody's going to go in a straight line. Everybody's going to be on the same bridge at the same. Well, that's not true. So when I looked at, about the evolution of things, I remember I found this the other day. Hey, it was a building plan we have for a retirement community and how it all lays out, and you think everybody's going to be in one of these places and everything's going to be okay, but it's changed. We know how much it's changed. I took the Pew Research Center, their information or survey on social media, and it's hard to believe, but the average person is on their phone and social media about 7 hours a day. So that's where they are. Now, you'd also love to say in this other map, and I tell you, when I made these, it's been an hour and a half this morning. It's like you really think about it, and you're focused on if you can see this. So yeah, as time goes along, okay, there's a series of hills, and you'd like to think, hey, in my lifetime, I'm always going to be going up, not have a setback. Well, some of watching my stuff, videos, I had a setback, had a big setback, and we're always striving to get up there to the excellent level. Great, but no, we'd love to be excellent. We love to get there. And here's the thing that I think is earth-shattering, and the technology side of it, but can we, as life goes on, keep getting better? Instead of the hill going down, can it go up? And I'm here to say I think it can. It would take what I'm going to show you now is a real dynamic and also a big platform. And so the number one thing that we've said, look, if this is your goal of a bonus decade, okay, think about what we're doing, and this is meant to be the three legs of the stool. Do you want a bonus decade, 60s, 70s? That's the most common thing they write about. Would you like to have super health at 80 or 90? I mean, is it the long term? And it's beyond just products, and it's beyond just having healthy food, as we've talked about. But again, our principal business model, as you know, is in the food, nutrition, and then teaching, supporting, and then I love this, really, community. Community is no better example than Peloton. Peloton has 42 live classes a day. So it is this connection for thousands of people, and it's probably done in small groups. So here's what I'd like to say is the key and why we would see this differently. Okay, if you're going to super health over time at, let's just say 100, okay, we know we all are going to go up, we're going to go down. How do you then at this down point go up? Well, that's the key thing to really focus on. And so as we've seen, look, the master class, there's so many online subscriptions, and the teaching element, we have a Facebook page, the whiteboard. So there's teaching. You're going to have to hold your hand for the long period, because nobody's just going to have a class, a session, a book, and then they're set for the next year, 2 years, 5 years, something like that. So this model of saying, hey, we're all here together for a long time, and how we keep going up and up. And it's more than just here's a recipe or here's a book or here's a thing like that. So it is critical that it's teaching, and the whiteboard is a great method that we think, and certainly if you look at all the online subscriptions. So in summary, yeah, so what are we going to do? So there is teaching community. It can be one-on-one. It can be online. Nutrition Sense, we talked about that. And then certainly retreats, holistic time, getaways, weekends. There's got to be a live connection, and also we've have some ideas on how you can really build online connection in small cooking classes and different things like that. So at the end of the day, the model is very simple, that it's got to be a lot of connection points that are in a system that then carries you for a long, long time, and it knows when you're going to make a dip, how you keep on going. And this is the key right here, is how we want to get you. Listen, this is what I want to do, okay? If you don't or whatever, but you want to keep going up. You want to keep going up. You want to keep going up. And I believe our model, and certainly starting with Nutrition Sense, will do that. You cannot do this alone. I mean, you look at the ecosystem. I think the best example of this, if you want to put it in a business model, is certainly Apple. Apple has it all put together, right? Okay. And there's more to it than just nutrition. So there certainly is, this is from the Blue Zones, the Power 9. And it is a lot of things. It's moving naturally. It's the purpose in life. It's, downshifting. It's, how it is and they eat wisely. And then positive pack, loved ones, belonging. All these things put together are really, I think, a great example of there's a lot of things you do and do it for a long time and do it in a community. Thank you.